President Joe Biden will meet with congressional leaders at the White House today in an attempt to break through a deadlocked spending debate on Capitol Hill. If a portion of federal finances lapse past midnight on Saturday, vital services at the Department of Transportation would go offline. And Wynn is in Washington.
The top 4 congressional leaders summoned to the White House today: border security, Ukraine war funding, and the showdown over a looming government shutdown, all on the agenda.
House Republicans have a job to do. Their basic duty is to keep the government open.
If lawmakers don't reach a deal by Friday, funding expires for several key agencies, including agriculture, transportation, housing, and veteran services. More than 100,000 federal workers could go without pay, including air traffic controllers, and that could potentially lead to travel disruptions. By next week on March 8th, the rest of the federal government will shut down, with funding running out for the Pentagon and the Department of Homeland Security. This meeting comes as Biden and Democrats remain at odds with House Republicans over additional aid to Ukraine. Ukrainian President Zelensky warned his country is quickly running out of artillery needed to fight against Russian aggression.
Failure to support Ukraine in this critical moment will never be forgotten in history. It will be measured, and it will have impact for decades to come.
House Speaker Mike Johnson and his Republican colleagues have rejected bipartisan legislation that sought to fund both the Ukraine war effort and U.S. border security, either separately or bundled together. And in a made-for-TV split-screen political event, both President Biden and former President Trump plan to visit the border on the same day this week.
I've been planning to go Thursday. What I didn't know is my good friend apparently is going.
For his part, Speaker Johnson is facing growing pressure from conservative Republicans to pass their own priorities, like on immigration and abortion. These issues at the top of voters' minds in this year's election. Wynn, ABC News, Washington.